conversation starter for the day was JFK Jr.'s George magazine ahead of its time. If you're anything like me, you've been eating up FX's Love Story, which is a dramatized retelling of JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette Kennedy's romantic relationship. No spoilers because this was real life, but one of the early storylines in Love Story is about JFK Jr. trying to get his political magazine, George, off the ground. And the premise of George was unique at the time, okay? Don John's idea was to create a lifestyle magazine that had politics at its core. He wanted to bring celebrity and pop culture into the stories to blend them with a political narrative. Time in the 90s, he was shut down repeatedly, even by the likes of Hearst magazine, who said that politics doesn't sell. Now, today in 2026, we know that that's not true, which has left me wondering, was George magazine truly ahead of its time? Let's look at the facts. Number one, they treated politics like it was a lifestyle beat before that was the norm. For better or worse, George magazine made editorial choices that actually predicted today's playbook. They had celebrities staged in political iconography. For example, Cindy Crawford on the cover of the launch issue, Drew Barrymore as Marilyn Monroe, very controversial. John originally asked Madonna to dress up as his mother, Jackie O, and she politely declined. On top of this, JFK Jr. pushed for personality first reporting, actually encouraged writers to veer away from policy and Washington focused mechanics. And then there was the idea of politics as a form of entertainment, which at the time was super brazen, but we now know is actually widely accepted. There was actually a celebrity column in each issue of George called If I Were President, which is crazy to think about. And the magazine actually looked at treating DC rising personalities as celebrities. Bottom line here, I do think that George was ahead of its time. I think that it set the precedence that politics could be a cultural product and showcased how politics could be packaged, sold, and consumed through celebrity logic. Even though this approach was kind of mocked in the 90s, it's kind of become the default in present day politics. And now it has my wheels spinning that with the interest of the show and a resurfaced interest of JFK Jr., is there a world where something like George Magazine comes back? Time will tell. Okay, bye.